I never thought the people I called family would disappear on me the moment I came out. That broke me down. Hi loves, welcome back to another video. My name is Alizea and I'm your favorite black transsexual. Get up into the big part or whatever. I'm back. Today we're doing another story time period. But before we dive into today's story time, I want to give a special shout out to my channel members. Hey Bookie Bears. If you want to become a channel member and get early access to any of my videos, girl, all you gotta do is spend that $2.99 or $3.99, girl. Become a love bug or a Bookie Bear. Before we dive in, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe because you will never find another ghetto black transsexual like me. Hello, hello, hello. I'm beautiful, you're beautiful. Get up into the big part or whatever. Go ahead and lock in on myself. So today, y'all, we're going to be diving into, the falling out of my best friendships after I came out of the closet. So let's dive into these wonderful, amazing story times. And I'm going to just put it all in one video, girl, because I'm tired as hell. No tea, no shade. Bada bing, bada boom. So y'all, I'm gonna give y'all an introduction of, how I met these people, how close we were, and, just the backstory of the friendships, okay? I got like 3 stories to tell, bada bing, bada boom. So we're gonna start with Fish Fillet. Fish Fillet was my ex-best friend, and she was the first person who actually I technically came out to, technically not. Maybe came out to as trans, basically, because she was the first person who actually did my box braids. And if you were watching my, like, coming out story time, you kind of get the gist of this, story time. No tea, no shade, but, like, yeah. So with Fish Fillet or whatever, right? How I met her was through a mutual friend. It was Cookie Monster. So Cookie Monster and Fish Fillet, they were cool. They were cool beans. And, I just came in the mix. We used to go to Tennyson Middle School or whatever, period. Hello, shout out to Waco, Texas. But yeah, we went to Tennyson Middle School, we were all just so cool or whatever. And Fish Fillet, she used to get all them boys, right? Because she from Houston, Texas, so she got that Houston body. She got like that Megan Thee Stallion body at the time, girl. And I'm not gonna lie, girl, any man that gave her attention who was fine with dreads, girl, she'll literally be like this. One leg up, and the other leg like this. Girl, she was a hot pocket. So with Fish Fillet and Cookie Monster, it was like a trio or whatever, right? And you know how those friendships go, but let's dive into it. So with them, we would go to like football games, basketball games together. We would hang out in class and lunch, and, have the time of our lives, literally. Oh my God, like I remember sometimes I would go to I remember one time I spent the night at Fish Fillet's house or whatever, girl. I'm not gonna lie, her mama had a nice house, girl. But her mama never stayed with her, girl, because, her mama never stayed at the house because I guess she'll go to her boyfriend's house or whatever, if you get what I mean. But, yeah, I think that's how she got that happening or whatever. Let me stop being messy, girl. No tea, no shade. And with Cookie Monster, I would hang out with him outside of school. Sometimes he'll literally come to my house. I also had this other friend. Her name was like, we're gonna call her Kiki or whatever. She's actually still genuinely cool. I would still mess with her if I talk to her to this day, but we don't talk no more. So boom shakalaka. But like, we will all hang out. We'll take pictures and stuff together. We'll be at my house chilling or whatever. And I ended up coming out to them that I was trans or whatever, right? And, I guess they supported me at the time or whatever, right? So, long story short or whatever, right? I'm not gonna lie, when I started to get into like my real like transgender era, and I'm just saying like that, the transgender era, this is like when I really started figuring myself out. So like, I started wearing box braids around everybody. I started being myself. But like at the time, I didn't have a name. So I would still go by Isaiah. But I did want to be called she, her. So it was kind of like, I guess, hard for them at first. Like my ex-best friend at the time, Fish Fillet, she would call me she and her, right? And she'll be all cool with me. She'll be all buddy-buddy with me. Like literally, girl, I remember, I think it was, I don't know if it was that, but like we had like a middle school dance or whatever. Like we went to a middle school dance together, all of us, girl. We was all turned up. And it was just like the vibes, like the memories, like I miss those memories, literally. And I remember one time with Cookie Monster, right? This is funny as hell. So me, Cookie Monster, and one of our other mutual friends or whatever, right? We gonna call her Stella, right? So all of us, we got an Uber or whatever, right? And so the Uber driver ended up kicking us out mid, like, ride or whatever, because I guess we were at the time. But I really think it was transphobia because, like, at the time, anybody could get an Uber, girl. Literally, girl. I paid for that Uber. So I ended up going off on the Uber driver, girl. And
You gonna take $15 off my motherfucking card. Talk about it's just gonna be a transaction fee or a cancellation fee. Bitch, $15? And you said $5. Now I should really fucking report him for theft.
I'm not gonna lie, like, our friendship was, like, kind of deep in my eyes from my point of view because, like, we'll literally stay on the phone for hours. We'll literally be having conversations, and there will be times where we'll literally go hang out with other mutual friends and goof around, literally go to the malls and stuff. Like, it was fun.
I want to do truth.
Yeah, what is y'all gonna pick it for pick truth?
Yeah, what you got?
No, bitch.
This is high.
Yeah, you can.
Bruh, what is going on?
So now we're going to fast forward to in high school. So in high school, that's when I really took my transition serious, like, I'm fully trans, like, I'm fully starting this stuff, like, I'm fully, like, really advocating for it, like, I'm really pushing for my transition. And I feel like that's kind of where things kind of took a shift because, like, your middle school friends and your high school friends completely different. Like, literally, like, those people you talk to in middle school, you're not going to talk to them in high school. If you get what I mean, If your bond isn't that strong, you get what I mean? And I guess our bond wasn't that strong, but we used to go to skate parks together, y'all. And I'm not going to lie, it used to be so fun. Like, me and Cookie Monster, like, we'll literally hang out every other day. And I remember this one time, like, literally, I'll just be bothering him. Maybe I was annoying.
Come back by yourself so I could break your fucking ass neck. Go suck and think what you do best, you silly bitch.
So, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. This is where things kind of took a shift in all of the friendships I've ever had because, like, I guess one of our mutual friends got into a fight, and girl, I'm not gonna lie, she got into multiple fights, girl.
Oh, she.
Oh, that's the
Look at Cece. I can see that.
Oh, yes, that hurt.
After this whole situation, I ended up falling out with that girl or whatever. So that was that, right? But now we're gonna move on to what did I call her? Fish fillet. So fish fillet, right? She was cool or whatever, right? I barely hung out with her, but I hung out with her enough so we could be best friends or whatever, right? We'll be on the phone, just be us three all on the phone or whatever, right? So it was this one day, I guess she went to go, it was a football game day. That's what it was. So it was a football game day, and she went to go, deal with some dude after the game or whatever, right? I was like, are you sure? I want you to be safe or whatever. That's just me as a caring friend. I was telling her, I'm like, girl, I just want you to be safe. Like, I don't want you to, like, get taken off of this planet. I'm just like, yeah. She's like, best friend, I'm good. So I was like, okay, bet, right? So I guess her sister, because I was cool with her sister at the time, right? Her sister ended up hitting me up talking about, do you know where my sister is? Da, 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 da. I was like, she not at home yet? She like, no, she not at home. I'm like, oh my God, she was supposed to be there. She like, do you know where she at? I'm like, I don't know if I should tell you that. And then she like, girl, I'm not gonna say nothing. Tell me where she is, right? So she said she not gonna say nothing. So I told her sister that, her sister is getting, fish fillet. I told fish fillet's sister that, she's getting her doonies beat in behind a store or whatever. I'm black. So after I said that or whatever, right? I went to bed or whatever, right? I went on by my business, right? So that's when boom shakalaka, I guess the next day we went to school or whatever, right? That's when homegirl, she put me to the side or whatever, fish fillet, and she's like, why did you tell my sister? Da-da-da-da-da? She started going off of me. I'm like, hold up, chill. Like, she asked where you were. Like, I thought you were dead. Like, girl, I'm just being a helpful friend. She like, I don't need your help. Just stop telling people my business. And mind you, before y'all sit over here and say, oh my God, you is such a bad friend. You cannot keep secret. Girl, this was my gay era. Like, this was like the era where I was just on the internet looking for attention. Like, for real. Like, girl, no tea, no shit. Like, it's been, I don't even know. This was like sophomore year and I am 20 years old now. Damn, that's crazy. I'm getting old. But, back to the damn story. No tea, no shade. Like, I'm telling y'all this at 5 a.m. in the morning, also with literally 36 hours of no sleep. Literally, yes, I was wrong for what the hell I did. Yes, I should have saw everything that was coming after this goddamn point. But I just want to say, is she watching this? Girl, you know what? Actually, my apologies, girl. Because actually, thinking about it, girl, I'll be mad too if somebody told my goddamn business. No tea, no shade. So, yeah, damn, I was a fake ass bitch. No shade. Caught a loss. I'm like, okay, damn, my bad. I'm sorry, right? So, I guess that left her a bad taste in my her mouth or whatever, right? Bada bing, bada boom. So, fast forward or whatever, right? I guess this was like a reoccurring thing where this situation would happen. Oh, and I also left out that this girl literally, that same night, right, where like her sister was blowing her up, talk about where my sister at, y'all. So tell me why, literally, we get back to school or whatever, right? Tell me why I'm in gym class or whatever, right? Tell me why they sitting over here like, all the guys is like walking around in a big group or whatever, right? So, I was walking behind them or whatever, right? Because I'm trying to surpass them or whatever, right? But, girl, I got listening ears, girl, because I was messy at the time or whatever, right? So I'm listening. They like that girl, that light-skinned girl or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Her... I can't say that, but like her little goody goodies all over the internet and da-da-da-da-da. So they recorded a whole, thing. And I was so shocked. So I went to go tell my best friend. I was like, best friend, they exposing you. And so y'all want to know what she told me? That ain't me. Y'all, literally the next period, I saw it for myself. It was clearly her. You want to know how I know it was her? Because I saw it my damn self. I saw it a couple of times, girl. And I seen them itty bitty little thingy-thingies on top, girl. Itties at the top and ooh at the bottom. But we had a mutual friend. We're going to call her, what is her name? We're going to call her Key or whatever. Right? Not Key, because I already said that other girl's name, Key. We're going to call her Eyelash or whatever. Girl, I don't fucking know. But Miss Eyelash or whatever, right? She's a little goofy. I don't want to say too much about her because I'm still cool with her to this day, but let's just say that girl needs psychological help. Simple as that. Let's keep it cute. We'll be on the phone. We'll be doing goofy stuff, girl. I'm not going to lie. So, girl, literally, we'll just be goofy. We'll have a wonderful time. We'll just be chilling or whatever, right? So, I'm not going to lie. I guess they ended up having a falling out. That had nothing to do with me. To the grace of God, I put this on everything I love. I didn't know what went on with them, right? Because I guess homegirl, both of them texted me at the same time, but I had to respond to my best friend first, the one who I'm closest with first. So Fish Fillet texted me. She was like, don't sit over here and talk to that blah, blah, blah again. That fake da-da-da-da. I'm like, what is going on? I'm asking her what happened. She really not even telling me what happened. So I'm like, okay, best friend, I'll listen. Whole time, bitch, I wasn't listening, bitch. I was like, that ain't got shit to do with me. That got shit to do with y'all. That's y'all's business. I'm going to do what I want. No shade. I'm just going to be real, right? So that's when I guess homegirl, what did I call her? Eyelash. She texted me and she told me the problem or whatever. And she told me that Fish Fillet was being fast or whatever, and she was just trying to tell her like calm down or whatever. And so I guess Fish Fillet told her to watch her damn mouth because she's fast as well too. So I'm like, oh, so both of y'all need help? Okay, period. Got that. No tea, no shade. So let's fast forward. So I'm still cool with Cookie Monster at the time, and I'm still cool with Homegirl at the time, Fish Fillet. We're now in high school. It's a lot going on. I know the story time is all over the place, girl, because our friendship was all over the place, literally. So I don't know what day it was, but it was a morning in high school. I think it was our freshman or sophomore year. Don't remember, don't really care. But it was one of those years or whatever, right, where my homegirl, Fish Fillet, she texted me. She was like, best friend, I want you to come and see me and breakfast or whatever, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, bet. But tell me why. I guess, Eyelash, she ended up pulling to the school. She ended up pulling up to the school, right? Mind you, Eyelash didn't go to this school. Eyelash went to like Brazos school or whatever. That's a school for dropouts or whatever. I don't know, girl. I'm just going to keep it blunt and real with y'all. But yeah, that's that school or whatever, right? So I see her. I haven't seen her in a while either. So I'm like, hey, Eyelash, what's up? Period. Like, we all talking and laughing. Me and Cookie Monster is like buddy with this girl or whatever, right? So I'm like, cool, this gonna be fun or whatever, right? I'm like, yes, period. So that's when she texted me and she was like, did you forget about me? Like, come on, I'm trying to see you or whatever. I'm like, oh, I forgot I gotta go to my best friend. I gotta go to my best friend's table or whatever, right? So I'm walking or whatever that way, and so Eyelash is following me. I'm like, I think you want to stay here or whatever. Like, I don't know if y'all on good speaking terms. Like, she's like, girl, she not gonna do nothing. She not gonna do nothing. We gonna be cool and mutual. We gonna be cool. So I thought nothing of it. Literally, I thought nothing of it, right? So literally, y'all, this is where things took a shift, right? So literally, I'm heading my way to the table or whatever, right? It's me, Eyelash, and Cookie Monster, right? We're heading to the table, right? So I go say hey to my best friend. I try to give her a hug. Tell me why that girl pushed me off of her. She said, don't ever speak to me again. I'm like, I was so baffled because I was like, what did I do? So tell me why, y'all. Tell me why. I guess literally the bell rung, so it's time to go back to class or whatever. It's time for the morning or whatever, right? So tell me why literally so dramatic, but they ended up fighting. So they fought or whatever. I don't even know if I can find that video. If I can, it'll be right here. But yeah, they ended up fighting or whatever, right? And I was like, oh, that ain't got nothing to do with me, girl. No tea, no shade, girl. But I was like, damn, bitch, like, what the hell? This is ghetto. No tea, no shade. So literally, I'm hearing all the stories that they fought and stuff, and that's going down, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh my God. And so then I'm about to be in class crying because I'm like, I just got cut off by my best friend or whatever, right? And so literally, my ex-best friend is calling me all types of mans, all types of sirs, all types of he's and this and that. I'm like, oh my God, where did all this animosity come from? Literally. So, literally, that was that story. Literally, I saw her again, but I'm going to keep going in the story because I got to tell y'all how me and Cookie Monster fell out, right? So, now it's just me and Cookie Monster who are cool, right? So me and Cookie Monster, we're cool or whatever, la-di-di-di-da. I don't have the screenshot of what he said, but I do have it from memory and thought. So I guess me and Cookie Monster were arguing about like a photo or whatever. We were definitely arguing about a photo. Because in our friendship at the time, we all used to post our ugly pictures or whatever. I guess I hate friendships like this because it always ends up bad. Like for example, you know how Sty, like Pluto, Chris Carter, like, they be talking about each other's looks and stuff. That's how me and my friends would act or whatever, right? I'm just saying, for example, for y'all drag me and cancel me, but I'm just being real. But, like, literally, we'll be talking about each other's looks and stuff, right? And so, I thought it was funny to, because he did it to me. So, he sent one of these ugly pictures to one of my crushes or whatever. So, I did the same damn thing. I sent one to his crush. Girl, that boy lit me up in flames, girl. He called me all types of broke, all types of he's, theys. Like, girl, devoured me. Like, he was over it, girl. I guess I hit the nail, girl. And so, I'm not gonna lie, girl, we ended up falling out. And so, after that situation, that was that, girl. we were not friends ever again, girl. And literally to this day, he be calling me all types of mans, all types of this and that. Like, he be sneak dissing me. And literally, I remember it was this one time, y'all, tell me why I went to, like, I guess Whataburger with my other homegirl or whatever, Kia or whatever, right? He used to work at Whataburger or whatever. Don't know if he still do or don't really care, but like, yeah, literally tell me why, you know, this boy was trying to holler at me or whatever, right? Because I guess I was giving fish at the time. I don't really know. But yeah, he was trying to holler at me. And so then that's when, should I even say his name? We're going to call him Cookie Monster to respect him, girl. But yeah, Cookie Monster pulled the boy to the side. He was like, that's a man. That's a man. So everybody in the goddamn kitchen is screaming and saying, oh my God, that's a man. Da, 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 da. So now they clowning boy. And so now I'm just like, oh my God, I haven't even gotten my fucking order yet. Like, I'm embarrassed. I haven't even gotten my food yet. So now I'm mad because, like, why would you even do that? Like, you that hurt and that rude and that fake just to be like, oh my God, like, just weird as literally, like, oh my God. So I'm not gonna lie, y'all, that happened. And with homegirl, what is her name? What is that girl name? I call her Fish Fillet. With Fish Fillet, I remember I bumped into her one day in the bathroom or whatever. I think I told that story time or whatever, right? But I ended up bumping into her. This was when I started to go to the girls' restroom because I really didn't care. I was bold, girl. Who gonna beat me the fuck up? Nobody. But yeah, I went to the girls' restroom. I went about my business, used it, got out the bathroom or whatever. I was washing my hands. And that's when she bumped into me and she said, excuse you. And I'm like, you need to stop being so rude. She's like, what you gonna do? So she got up all in my face and she's like, you ain't gonna do nothing. You just a punk. You a punk. And so I'm like, ugh, girl, if I push her, I'll be wrong. If I punch her, I'll be wrong. So I'm like, please, I don't want to make this bigger than it needs to be. I tried to be the bigger person, right? So I'm trying to walk out the bathroom. She calling me all types of slurs, calling me all types of, like, the T slurs, all types of F slurs. I'm like, girl, you so weird or whatever. And it's crazy, girl, I'm not going to go to hell, but let's just say she don't got the body that she used to because she wanted to be fast. And yeah, karma's a beach. And I don't know if you're watching this. I really absolutely don't care. Hey, Bookie Bear, get up into the ghetto-ness or whatever with your fast tails having self. No tea, no shade. Got to keep it ready PG so I don't get canceled. But yeah, they're all bad built. I'm not going to lie. They're all miserable. And yeah, what this story taught me, though, is that, like, even the people that you fall out with, like, girl, you have new adventures. It was cool hanging out with them, but I'm kind of glad I fell out with them because I ended up meeting other people and having other story times, literally. I'll do, I guess, part 2s and part 3s of these because, girl, I have a lot of friends I fell out with. I fell out with a lot of freaking people, girl. No shade. But yeah, no tea, no shade. This story time taught me, like, girl, you just gotta be one strong ass, because, girl, people are rude, literally. Because if somebody show their true colors, you best believe them, girl. Bada bing, bada boom. But I love you guys. This was just a quick little story time. I know it's all over the place and it's very ghetto, but Merry Christmas. I'm back with the content, period. If you guys enjoyed this wonderful content, just make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to talk to you amazing people later. Bye, 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 bye.